Hello guys, Danny here, and yeah, say hello to Master Ball. If you skipped the last episode, this was the monster we created. You'll notice that this monster has most of the moves that 8 Ball had, and it's a combination of Master Daniel and 8 Ball. That's the reason why he's called Master Ball. So, this guy should actually be pretty goddamn good at what he does. Alright, there's an E tournament next week. So, do we drill him? Oh, yeah, let's be real here. He's not gonna, he's actually not gonna... He's not gonna listen to me all that much, is he? We should definitely level up his power first. Right, so let's see how well this does. Now, he's now a pure Naga. Because what I didn't realise before, but 8 Ball was a Naga crossed with a Zum. Visual Swords have music. No. That's thought as well. Actually, what is his temperament like? Neutral. Now we do have some of this to give him, so we'll give him this right now, so he actually behaves. Right, so definitely train him up in stuff that they enjoy doing. Oh, Vadia. Yes. Don't do that again. You gotta teach him young. He likes cup jelly. We know this for a fact. So we'll give him the cup jelly. Now we have the money to do this now, so like we should maybe actually also go a bit harder into the nutritional oil stuff as well. Yes, who is it? You have Mel, thank you. Oh, look at this. Is it cheap? Oh, no, it's cheap low cost foods. Okay. Okay, so what we're gonna do is use a nutritional oil now, just to keep him topped up. And then we're gonna shop. Actually, I'll tell you what we are gonna do. We're gonna start selling some of these really bad discs that we don't need. I just realised these are discs for specific. Now that I know what these discs are for. Pixie, that's like a default class. We don't need a chip, a thing for that. Mono? That does not tempt me. We'll keep the rest of this stuff here, because, so we'll buy some stuff. Because we actually need the room to buy cheap nature oil. And maybe another mint leaf. Okay, so, definitely want his power to get up there. Let's check out his shooting ability. Ah, okay. Everything seems well. Ah, you leveled up. as well. Okay, so let's check out what the monster stats are like. Pretty good. Oh, we missed the battle. Shit. Well, we'll rest him up for this one, and then we'll continue training him. We won't have to do entries as much because this guy already has a bunch of moves. So, well, we will want to still go on a bunch of entries. We'll train him up in both skill and power for the time being, and that's going to be the thing that's going to really affect our monster here. Give it this month. This is where I find out that Nagos are traditionally like intelligence-based monsters or something, and I'm gonna cry a little bit. But you know, it's fine. As well. Training. Drill. But this also could be because he's young, which is also a very real thing. Well, right, okay, so now we'll send him. We'll rest him up this. We'll rest him up for this day, and then what we'll do is we'll send him into the E-class battle just to see how well he does. Like, he will fool around a lot. But these monsters do like to fight, so right, it's the Maple Cup. Summer's over and the windy autumn is here. The path is under these circumstances. The tournament's about to begin. So, this is a pretty quick tournament that will earn us about like if we win 800 gold, so man, it will give him some much needed fighting experience, so we should be pretty good on this one, I think. Oh, he does not have stab. Interesting. That's something we got to teach him then. It's interesting he doesn't have stab, but he does have the drill move still. Guess what he has is all random. You definitely need stab back though. Okay, yeah. Us not having stab is actually a problem. We're gonna need to make sure he goes on a skill entry at some point to learn that. I thought he had all of his moves, but obviously not. Obviously not. Alright, so I don't want to send him on the skill entry too soon though, because like he is still a young monster. But us actually having Pierce is probably better, because like, you know, it means you don't have to get so close to monsters, which is actually always a good thing. You do also have that high risk, high reward drill move, so we are definitely outclassing a bunch of these monsters, so that's good. His speed could use a little bit of work though. It is actually affecting his like to hit rate. tried to go for the thwack, it didn't work. Yeah, we definitely need a better to hit moves. But we know what needs improving now. Like, I'd rather do this in a E-class tournament. Okay, go. Yeah, most of the monsters here aren't really going to pose a threat to our characters, so that's all good. Hey, his fame went up by 9 because he won his first tournament. That's okay. Nice, okay, so he leveled life up and his skill went up as well, so did his power. Okay. Seems well, okay. What we're gonna do is feed it some nutritional oil. Now the reason why I sold off a bunch of those chip discs is because like if I want to gather again I can just literally pull out my my monster seed disc, right? So it's not that big of a deal. Okay, okay, so the official E-Class tournament's at the end of the month. We can probably win that, so we're gonna do that. Let's train him up in oh, Valia. Okay, so we gotta scold him. Do that. Cloud food is good for busy monsters. Okay, so he likes it. It actually keeps the stamina up, so. And he's going to be a very busy monster because we train him kind of hard. So yes. Okay, so it'll be cheap errantry. Almost tempted to send her on it, to be honest. Yeah, we should probably send her on this one. But not before we drill her once in shooting. Yeah, we'll scold it. We won't allow it to cheat like that. Well, training, drill, shoot. Success. Boom. Right, so now that it's leveled up its skill, it might learn stab. So this seems well. We give it some nutritional oil, rest it, and then send it on errantry, I think. Yeah. Because I want it to be at its best possible peak performance. Do we do the errand? Money's not really that big of an issue. Yeah, let's just do... I think time is actually more of an issue than... Time's actually more of an issue than money right now, so we'll just do the E-class thing. Just to get that out of the way, because we might get an invite to do D-class stuff if you win this tournament. Okay, so... It's a pretty small tournament. It's wimped out. Okay, so Nat's wimped out. We are doing this just as a formality, really. It's like, yeah, we did it. Because this monster's clearly D-class material. Oh, wow. Nobody will fight us because we're clearly superior. That's very interesting. We'll take our monster on errantry next month, I think. I really want to teach this monster stab again. We need to teach it stab. We also need to up its life and speed a little bit as well. Its intelligence is abnormally high. Okay, we missed the stab. Okay. Back off. Okay, so we've hit him twice now. He's messing around a lot, which is actually really good for us. Hit him with a couple of whacks. Oh, no, maybe not. You definitely want to vary up our moves a little bit here. Okay, we got lucky with his last two hits there, because these were quite low chances to hit, but... Alright. I didn't mean to go in that close, but I'm glad we did, because holy crap, that took his head off. Okay, let's just keep hitting him. Ah, you fooled around. That's not good. Yeah, we're basically cruising through this tournament at this point. Very much a formality, but to be fair, like, we want to get him officially recognized as D-class. Because we might get re-invited back into the IMA Viva meetup again, which would be good. Now mathematically we can't lose this. Oh, this guy seems like he's probably the best one out of all the monsters here. Ooh, I don't like this headbutt. Okay, we got him with the thwack. Him with another thwack. 2 thwacks landed. Foolery, get him. Wow, that was an 83% chance to hit. I'm not going to pretend I understand what the hell's going on here, but... I'm winning, mate, so you need to come towards me. Load his guts pretty significantly there. This drill attack is not going to land anytime soon, so it's going to land a couple of hits and then back out, I think. Okay, well, I don't think this guy can do all that much now. Oh, shouldn't have tried to come close to me there. I was waiting for that. Hey, so of course Master Ball goes on an undefeated streak. That's to be expected, if I'm being honest with you. Like, this is obviously an E-class tournament, so well, we know we've done the tournament, so the other tournaments will not be this easy. We definitely need to make sure that this character gets some skills. Hey, there you go, his fame went up. Which means he's a bit more of a draw. Yeah, I wonder what the very nice. Okay, so speed and defense went up. That's actually really good. Yeah, sure. Didn't ask you for anything, which is unusual, but... You know we're going for that cup jelly. we got the funds to take a slightly more expensive entry, in all honesty. Like, I'd rather... You know, speed things up a little bit here and as well. Okay, so we're gonna rest him up for this one thing, and then what we're gonna do after that is send him on entry. Let's also skip the next food feeding week as well, so because I want him to be the best he can possibly be for entry here, so that's in gods. Alright, so we definitely want to go to the Torval Sea. Apparently, like, selecting that thing really doesn't matter, so... We'll watch this one because, you know, like, this is the first time this monster's done this, so... Even though we've seen this animation, like, 1 billion times already, like how the Naga just, like, barely charges into a watermelon there to cut it in half. That is quite something. And she's already learned stab. Excellent. I can't decide if Master Ball is a he or a she yet. Alright, I'm gonna skip through this one. It did it. Nice. This thing's also slowly leveling up its life, which is something else we also need it to. I suspect it will fail this one, because it is quite a young creature. Yeah, that's fine. We actually got what we wanted, which was the skill. So... now it's going to be tired. which is fine. So he seems pretty tired. Give it some rest. Here, have some neutral oils. Rest it up for a week so it'll be like really well, and then after that we'll decide what we want to do then. Oh, actually, you've actually got to check you got to check what the monster actually learned. It has to be stab. It is. Okay, good. Stab is a staple move of our character. We need it. So yeah, I believe that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you very much for joining me, guys. I'll catch you guys soon for another exciting episode of Monster Rancher. I'll see you guys then. Goodbye.